Have our standard 20-foot used container. This one has pretty good paint. If you look close, you can see that this box has been neutralized. So you can see that this has been painted over right there. So it used to have some kind of a branding on the side, but we have painted over that. So pretty good paint. You can see, on these corner castings, just a little bit of rust, a little bit of wear, nicks here and there in the paint. But if you buy a box from us, it's going to be structurally sound. It's going to be wind and water tight, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. Again, this is very typical. This is actually a really good quality box, but you can see, some dings and dents here and there. Again, the neutralization on this side, the paint over the logo on the side. The doors here got these metal handles. I'll show you how these work. So these just flip up like this. These come up and off. Okay, so typical used container, nice 20-footer. It's going to be wind and water tight.
It's going to be structurally sound for you. We neutralize the boxes, so we paint over the branding on the side. A couple dings and dents here and there, mix in the paint, but overall a great box.
So now we're going to look at the one-trip container so that you can see the difference in quality and decide on the best value for you. Okay, so here's the one-trip container. You can see this is a nice gray one. The other color actually you can see right up there. Often they're a beige or even an off-white sometimes. We've got eggshell color. Very few dings or dents. There was no branding on the side of this box, so this is the original coat of paint. If we compare these corner castings, still a little chipping there at the very top where the box has been picked up and set down a few times, but overall nearly perfect paint. This is the front panel around the front. These ones actually have this little ladder feature for you to get up on top. Might show you what that looks like here in a second. Again, this side, near perfect paint. All right, I want to show you the doors on this container. This is an X-tainer. So you can see that the doors are not even. The right door is actually bigger, which makes it easier to open, a little bit more versatile. So again, pop these up. They're bigger levers with some rubber handles. So show you the interior of these one-trip containers. Look at the flooring on these puppies. Look at that. Again, they just kind of continue to shine from a quality and value standpoint, especially where the prices of the market are on the used containers. Let's put this flooring in your house. Alright, so now let's take a look at the used 20-foot container. You can see the difference right away in the flooring. If there's any holes, we patch them up, do repairs. Let's see if you can see that this panel right here has been replaced. So that's a repair. Not a problem. We do a good job of patching those up so that you get a good wind and water tight container. But the difference is pretty striking, pretty obvious between this and the one-trip container. All right, the other feature I want to highlight on these one-trip containers is a lockbox. So this comes standard on all one-trip containers, and as you can see, it just